Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Live with Journeys on #Travel Tuesday, where we introduce you to different countries, cultures, and our partners across the globe. As you know, we always try to go live on Travel Tuesday to inspire travel now and in the future. If you're watching the replay, if you could drop #replay below so I know that. And if you have any questions that come up watching the video during the replay, go ahead and put them in the comments as well, and I will get back to you with an answer. If you're watching on one of the pages or groups that it's been shared to, you can go back and like the Journeys Travel Facebook page. That's where our original broadcasts are at. If you're watching live on YouTube, you can also find our YouTube channel, which has several other videos, as well as over 50 virtual vacations. So you can start dreaming of travel in the future. While we're doing the presentation today, I would appreciate if you would drop your questions below. You can also drop the #Travel Tuesday if you're watching live on any of the streams that you're watching, any of the Facebook pages or groups. And I think we are all set with all of the basic information. These will remain live on Facebook as well as on YouTube, so you can go back and watch them if you decide that this might be the place for you or one of the places for you, or if you have a friend or family member that you think this would be the best location for them to go on their next vacation. You can also, forward this broadcast to them. There's an S word that there's a button, but Facebook doesn't like that in the videos for some reason. So hit that button with the S and send it to your family and friends. I would truly appreciate it, because you know we work on referrals primarily, and we are here for you as well as them. So the more we get the word out there about Journeys Travel and our fabulous partners, the better for everybody. Because you know we believe that relationships with all of our partners is the key reason to work with us. We're just not a phone number. We're here for you 24/7. Yes, even in the middle of the night, sometimes I have to take a call if a client has an issue. But that's the difference. You're not waiting on hold with an 800 number. You can text me and I will handle it while you're still enjoying your vacation. So let's go ahead and get started today. Our supplier today, I'm very familiar with. I've actually been fortunate to stay at several of their properties throughout Mexico. And in December, I actually had a personal tour at one of their properties in Cancun, and I have some photos to share with you at the end. Their products truly offer something for everybody, especially if you're thinking about a destination wedding or a family group. Or even if it's an adult's getaway, you know, you've been home with those kids an awful long time through this pandemic. So maybe you need an adult's getaway now that we're getting back, the kids are in school and trying to get a somewhat new normal routine. So just open your mind to the possibilities when she's giving her presentation. She's going to tell you about some of the different properties and what they have to offer. And as I said before, make sure you drop your comments in there and questions, and we will get to them at the end. So let me go ahead and bring her on screen. Welcome.
Hello there.
Yay, I can hear and see you.
A little technical difficulty, but we got it all worked out. So.
Yep, it's perfect now. So how are you this morning?
I am good. You know, it's a little gloomy outside, so I feel like Travel Tuesday is a great time and opportunity to be able to daydream about a vacation and maybe get motivated to book one just because it's not looking so hot outside. So
yeah, it's sunny here, but I did go out this morning. I had to go and get a COVID test this morning, and it's already 80 degrees here and very, very humid and muggy. So I know I would prefer to be on a beach with a cold beverage in my hand if I'm going to be hot and sweaty. So
totally agree. You know, give us a little scenery, refreshment if we have to deal with the heat.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, it actually made me think, okay, I'm counting the days now. So all right, so I am going to I'm going to minimize myself, let you take it away, introduce yourself, and then I'll pull up the presentation for you when we're ready to get started.
Awesome.
All
So,
right.
as Jenny said, I am Kaleigh Wildar. I'm the Business Development Manager for La Coleccion Resorts, also known as Grand Fiesta Americana. Some of you might be more familiar with that name. So, we are a Mexican owned company, and all of our resorts are in Mexico, and very, very exciting. This November, we are opening our first property in Punta Cana, and that's going to be a live aqua property. So if you're looking for something in Punta Cana, adults only, definitely check us out. And like I said, that is slated to open this November. So very excited about that as well. And kind of like Jenny said, we're not a cookie cutter brand. So there's something for everybody. If you're looking for an adults only property, families, if you're more into experiences or more activity on vacation, we also have a brand for that. In addition to that, we also have a brand that kind of focuses on health and wellness as well as rejuvenation. So if you're kind of into the treat yourself type of resort, we have that as well. And what I'll do is I have the full presentation. If I can switch over here, if you can tell me if you can see this in just 1 second. Alrighty, are you able to see that presentation, Jenny?
Yep, it looks good.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of walk through all of our brands just to give you a brief idea of each one and everything that they encompass, as well as different offerings. No two resorts of ours look the same. So as you preview this presentation, you can kind of get a feel for what it is that we offer, as well as start to make some mental notes. If you are looking for a vacation, what would be the best for you or for your family? So to start off with, as you can see on the screen here, we've got our Live Aqua, which is going to be our adults only property. And that's going to be the treat yourself rejuvenation, big on health and wellness, lots of aromatherapy as well. And then moving over is our Grand Fiesta Americana hotels and resorts. Family brand, a little bit more upscale. To the right is going to also be our family brand, our Fiesta Americana. And then far right is going to be the Explorian for all you adventure lovers. I know not everybody is super into laying at the beach for their week stay. So for those of you that love the activity and just thrill seeking, Explorian is definitely a great option. Moving on, this is just a simple map to kind of show you where we're located. So literally all over Mexico, all the way from the west coast of Cabo down to Puerto Vallarta, and then reaching all the way over to Cancun. So different brands across Mexico. And then like I previously stated, our Live Aqua Punta Cana property, which is going to be opening in November. Super excited for that as well. So we will just start over at Live Aqua Beach Resort Cancun. So what's awesome about Live Aqua Beach Resort Cancun is there's 371 rooms and 7 pools. So technically these 7 pools are going to have different water temperatures, which is just kind of unique. And then we'll have 7 restaurants here as well as 70 cabanas. For those of you that are located or interested in where we're located, it's going to be located in the hotel zone, and it is going to be also across the boulevard from the La Isla shopping mall. So if you're familiar with that mall, what's awesome is on one side you have the beach, and on the other side you have shopping if you're into that. So this is a premium oceanfront view. As you can see, it's more of a modern feel here. What's awesome about this room is once you enter the room, you'll notice that there's little stress relief trinkets as well as aromatherapy options for you. If you wanted to go ahead and take that health and wellness to the next step. And a lot of people tend to like that button that we have on the wall where you can open and close the curtains, wake up in the morning, press the button, get an amazing, amazing ocean view of the turquoise water. This is going to be our Aqua Suite King Bed Oceanfront. What's awesome about some of our suite options here is the different inclusions. So when you book certain suites with us, we also add on daily cabana usage as well as foot massages. So just a little something. Once again, we're into the whole treat yourself atmosphere at this resort. So this is our Aqua Club Lounge. So we have 52 Aqua Club rooms. And with those Aqua Club rooms, as well as the suites, you will have access to this lounge. This is a private lounge. You'll be able to have a private check-in, private checkout. It's going to be open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And there is a premium open bar up there with liquor. We also, during the day, will offer a variety of snacks, coffees, appetizers, the tea time, and then a continental breakfast as well. And this is just a nice opportunity. Maybe you've been hanging out in the sun for a couple hours and you just want to relax in the AC for a little bit. You can head up there, grab a drink, grab a little snack, either read a book, watch TV, get a great view of the ocean, whatever it is that you're feeling like. Like I said, our restaurants here, we have 9 restaurants. 8 of our restaurants do not require a reservation. So we've got everything from seafood to sushi to, of course, traditional Mexican. One thing you will notice at all of our resorts is we still have the buffet option for those that want to get in and out, but we're more so restaurant based. That way you can sit down, you can enjoy a meal with whoever you're with, and you don't feel like they're cooking for the masses. Every single restaurant, they do have their own kitchen, so that way you can really feel like, okay, I'm eating quality food at this all-inclusive experience. Moving on to the spa. Now you can make your spa reservations once you arrive on property. We have a beautiful indoor spa as well as hydrotherapy options. And this is going to be our one restaurant that does require a surcharge. So this is our In La Catch. It's going to be $120 USD surcharge per person. It's very interactive. So you will learn how to make certain dishes with whoever you're with, and then they will do that for you as well. It's an 8-course dinner with a wine pairing. So if you're looking to kind of spruce it up one night or just have a different experience, this is a great opportunity to do so for this resort. Moving on over to our Live Aqua Beach Resort Punta Cana. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any official photos. What I'll be showing you are just demo photos. And hopefully, as time progresses, I can send Jenny over, if you're interested, in some actual photos. So this is the lobby. This is what it will be looking like once we are hopefully done with it in November, fingers crossed. And this is just going to be examples of outdoor seating. We'll have our large main pool, lots of options in terms of lounges and beach chairs and things like that. And then this is going to be our guest room. So one thing you'll notice about this, for those of you that just can't seem to get away from work and you need to have an area for your laptop, and all that good stuff. Off to the right, you will have a little office space type setting with a desk and then a chair as well. And then what's nice about this is off to the left, you will also see just a little additional seating. So that way, if you don't want to have to lay in bed and watch TV, you can kind of hang out over by the couch. This is going to be our Playa Suite with a plunge pool. So this is one of our resorts that do offer a plunge pool experience. So if that is something that's very important to you, keep us in mind. We're very excited to be able to offer this in our Playa Suite. As far as restaurants go, like I stated, we will have the buffet for those of you that want to get in and out or just love a good buffet, but we'll have other options as well. So on the right, we're going to have our Japanese restaurant, and then on the left, our Italian restaurant, and of course, we'll have some Mexican restaurants as well as sushi and other offerings. Similar to our Live Aqua Cancun, we will have a aqua club at our Live Aqua Punta Cana as well. Once again, private check-in, private check-out, an additional space to be able to hang out and kind of cool off. And then as far as nighttime entertainment goes, as well as just additional entertainment, top left is going to be our piano bar that's going to be located in the lobby. Top right is going to be our sports bar because, of course, even though we're leaving the U.S., we can't get away from our football and our basketball and all of our American sports. And then bottom left is going to be our disco, so just additional nightlife. And then the bottom right is going to be our rooftop chill out, which is going to give you an amazing view of the ocean as well. Moving on to our Live Aqua Resorts and Residence Club. Now, this is going to be a very special property in just the terms of offerings. This is going to be located in the Los Cabos corridor. So this is actually going to be about 500 yards up from our Grand Fiesta Americana property that we will touch base on in a little bit. What's awesome about this is we're going to be located in the Cabo del Sol corridor. So essentially, you're going to have a private area. You'll notice when you drive up, it's gated, completely private, and you have to drive through to the back to get to it. These are going to be 2, 3, and 4 bedroom residential units with a full kitchen. So maybe you want to go on vacation and you don't want to feel like you're surrounded by a ton of other people. You just want to kind of relax by yourself or with whoever you're with in a more quiet setting. This is definitely a great option for you. This is a European plan. However, in the event that you wanted to take advantage of the all-inclusive experience at Grand Fiesta Americana, Los Cabos, you are more welcome to do so. So if you're staying here for a week and you're like, you know what, I really want to take advantage for 2 or 3 days for the Grand Fiesta Americana Cabo, we can arrange that for you as well. Like I said, the rooms will also come with a full kitchen. So if you were looking to hire a chef or have them go grocery shopping for you, we do have special pricing for that. If you were going on vacation with friends and you wanted to entertain them in your kitchen, we can set up a nice dinner with butler service, waiter service, as well as those chefs. And you'll see the bottom left, we're going to have one main pool here. And then the bottom right is a balcony that overlooks the ocean. So you'll notice we are not right on the ocean, but you'll get a great view of that. And of course, we have transportation via golf cart or additional services to take you down to the ocean. This is going to be our one restaurant, our My Restaurants. And then, to the right is going to be our rooftop bar and chill out for nightly entertainment as well. So our last live aqua is going to be Live Aqua San Miguel. So in case you're wondering, how the heck do I get to San Miguel? You can see this is some of the connections. So Chicago, O'Hare to BJX is another option as well. For BJX, it's approximately 76 miles or 2 hours to the resort. What's special about this resort, it's going to be the first city resort. So we like to call this our luxury urban resort. We have 153 rooms and suites here. So as you can see, definitely different style than the other live aquas, more fitting towards the San Miguel atmosphere. We're going to have 2 restaurants here in addition to a cigar bar as well. So more of an intimate type of resort. And then what's awesome about this is the location. So for the location, we are only a 10-minute walk to the Central Plaza and City Center. So once again, I know not everybody are beach people. In the event that you're looking to kind of maybe explore a little bit of the city or just get out and explore some different culture, San Miguel is a great option for that. And definitely Live Aqua San Miguel, we would love to have you stay and experience all the different types of activities. So they've got everything between hot air balloon rides to wineries to golfing to hiking, exploring just some of the city and the buildings as well as the historic buildings. Now going over to Cancun, we're going to start with our Grand Fiesta Americana. So once again, the difference between Live Aqua and the Grand Fiesta Americana, Live Aqua is going to be adult only, and Grand Fiesta Americana is going to be our more upscale type of family property. In the event that you have stayed at our Grand Fiesta Americana Coral Beach before, you might notice that it used to be European plan. However, now we have switched that to an all-inclusive. So it's going to be all ocean view suites, and it is now an all-inclusive family property. So here we have 602 suites in total. And like I said, it is an all-suite resort. This is going to be our master suite ocean view. So as you can see, definitely lots of additional living space so that way you don't feel like you're just confined to your bedroom. And once again, that great ocean view of the turquoise floor. This is going to be our junior suite. So this is our starting room category at 506 square feet. So as you can tell, definitely no shortage of space here. As far as restaurants go, we have 5 restaurants in total. So we're looking here on the left at our French restaurant. On the right is our Isla Cantoy, so definitely seafood if you're into ceviche. That's where you can get your ceviche fix. And then down below is going to be our buffet option. This is going to be our one restaurant that does have a surcharge. It's a 3D video mapping table with a 9-course dinner and 9 specialty drinks for $115 USD per person, and reservations are required here. Once again, just another opportunity to experience something different if you wanted to have a special night while you're on vacation. I highly, highly recommend this experience. So if you are a spa lover, I would say Coral Beach is your go-to. This is personally the largest spa I've ever seen. It sits at 40,000 square feet. Very big on hydrotherapy, and there's actually 10 steps that you will do before you even get to your massage. Of course, they have the plunge pools, they have the salt rooms, the steam rooms, the clay rooms, everything in between. So definitely all the spa lovers out there, check out Coral Beach. And as we all know, teens, kids, and everything in between is the hardest group to please on vacation. They want to be entertained. They want to have fun. They never want to be bored. It's all about the kids, right? So 40,000 square foot kids club here at Coral Beach, ages 3 to 12, over 40 activities. Some of the activities, they have ocean activities as well as ping pong, foosball, video games. And then you can see in the pictures, the bottom right is going to be a small little water park for kids that are a little bit younger. That way they can have their own area to enjoy. Now going over to our Grand Fiesta Americana, so going back to Cabo. Like I stated, this is going to be near our Live Aqua residences. And location for this is approximately 25 minutes from the airport and 45 minutes from downtown Cabo San Lucas. Like I said, it's located in Cabo del Sol, which is a private community. This is going to be an overview of the resort. So here we have 527 rooms and suites, and this is just an example of one of our standard guest rooms. And then our deluxe garden view as well. So multiple room categories for you to kind of pick and choose from for what fits you and your family best. Restaurants here. We have 11 restaurants. 10 of them do not require a reservation. We do have one restaurant, La Bodega, that does require a reservation and does have a surcharge. Other than that, no reservations required. Everything between Mexican food, cevicheria, of course, the tapas bar, and then down below is Rosado, which is our Italian restaurant. As far as activity goes, our Black Lemon nightclub, we do have family entertainment up until 9 p.m. I believe recently it was a Michael Jackson show. To the right is going to be a golf course. So for all you golfers out there, great option. We are located very, very close to the Cabo del Sol golf course, and we do have special pricing for you. And for Cabo, I know a lot of people ask, oh, is it swimmable? Is it not swimmable? I know some of the water in Cabo is a little rougher. Yes, we do have a swimmable beach actually right outside. So once you just walk into it, you will definitely not be met with harsher water, which I know is a huge factor for some families with little children. We do offer snorkeling gear as well. And then to the bottom right is going to be our fire pit, so nightly music. Every night we offer live music for families. This is going to be our Soma wine spa. One of the special things about this, not only do we have indoor-outdoor spa, but also they use wine-infused oils to give you that true Cabo-like wine experience. So you'll be able to sip on some wine, enjoy some wine, and also be infused with the oils as well. And going over to Puerto Vallarta, so Grand Fiesta Americana Puerto Vallarta. This is going to be an adults-only property. So what's cool about this is once you arrive, you immediately get this view. So you're going to get that lobby view of Banderas Bay, bright blue water, and then once you go get a little closer towards the ocean, you look to your left, you'll see that beautiful bay as well. This is going to be 443 suites, and it's an all-suite resort as well. And you do have that private beach, as you can see in the picture. So this is our deluxe oceanfront, so definitely carries more of a modern feel to this resort. Oceanfront suite, so just allows for a little bit more space. Restaurants here, we have 9 restaurants and 7 bars. None of the restaurants require reservations. So we've got a pizza restaurant, we have Mexican, of course, Asian fusion, buffet option as well. And our large swim-up pool bar with that amazing view to the back right, which is going to be Banderas Bay. And we do have a nightly entertainment here. One of the things I like to say is you could essentially bar hop on the resort and not leave the resort. Our mojito bar for Into Mojitos offers several different types. And as you can see, you've got the swing settings there to be able to enjoy the mojito, look out to the bright blue water. Down below is going to be our martini bar, and to the right is going to be our Divina Sky Bar near the pool that is open the latest. Going over to Fiesta Americana Condesa. So once again, a family property, and this is a recently renovated property. So once you arrive to Condesa, you're going to go up an escalator and you're going to see this huge, huge palapa that you see in the picture, and that's where you'll check in at. Overview of our pools. So we have 507 rooms and suites at this resort. Here we are just looking at a premium oceanfront room. Premium oceanfront bathroom. I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, while I get ready, someone can see me or I can see the ocean. So the whole idea was to be able to get ready and be able to view the ocean, but that glass is frosted in the event that you wanted a little bit more privacy. And then our junior suite as well, for those of you that are looking for a little bit more space. And then our junior suite bathroom. So just to kind of give you an idea of the double sinks and just how big it is. So our lobby bar, which is quite big, so there you can catch up on your sports, anything that you've missed, or just enjoy a drink before dinner. And then this is going to be our buffet option. The cevicheria, because when you're in Mexico, of course, you've got to grab some cevicheria for lunch. And then our Mexican restaurant. Fun fact, the artwork back there was all hand painted. So definitely authentic. And then as we stated, kids and teens can be hard to please sometimes. So we have our kids area, a teens club, and a kids pool area. Here also we offer all sorts of different activities, and it's kind of broken up by age group. So the kids club is 4 to 12 years old. We offer craft projects, iguana feedings, beach shore adventures, as well as indoor activities such as ping pong, foosball, video games, and other things. And then our spa here, indoor and outdoor options. And once again, you can book your spa upon arrival to the resort. And then our Fiesta Americana Puerto Vallarta property. So family-friendly property and going all the way over to Puerto Vallarta. So this is going to be the lobby view. And I think this is actually one of the largest palapas, if I'm not wrong, in Mexico. So what's awesome is the location for this is between the marina and downtown. So approximately 5 minutes to the airport and 5 minutes to the Malcom. So you've got great views overlooking Banderas Bay as well here. So once again, our Grand Fiesta Americana is going to be adults only. Our Fiesta Americana Puerto Vallarta is going to be family friendly. So guest oceanfront view. And like I said, 278 rooms in total. So not a super large property. And then our oceanfront as well. Restaurants here, we have 8 restaurants and none of them require reservations. Another thing to note is you're never going to have to worry about not being able to get into a restaurant. We aren't super large properties by any means. So if you really enjoyed eating at Rosado and you would like to go there again, you're certainly going to be able to enjoy that experience. And then just a little view of our main pool here. And this is a family-friendly pool. And then this is our Sone Pool Club, adults 21 up. This actually was new and came about in 2018. So we do offer wait service here as well as cabana service for an additional charge. So if you are on vacation, you're kind of looking to get away with the kids from the kids a little bit, you can head up here. You get a great view of the ocean. It is a terrace and it is an infinity pool as well. So just another option for an adults only hangout. And then our outdoor spa option. So if you haven't noticed, definitely spas at every single resort. We are big on the whole rejuvenation and relaxation. And then here we also offer a kids club and a teens club. And then we also have additional offerings as well as outside for the kids to be able to play around. Going over to Fiesta Americana Cozumel. So just a little bit of the lobby view here at Cozumel. Location for this is approximately 15 minutes from the Cozumel airport, approximately 5 minutes south of downtown. What's cool about this is it sits on the west side of the island, so you're going to get an amazing sunset view every single night. This is a guest room ocean view. This is going to be 102 rooms and suites, and I believe 58 of the rooms here are going to be suites. This is another one of our resorts that do offer those plunge pools. Restaurants here, 8 restaurants, no reservations required. So top right is going to be a coffee corner. So for those that need to get your Starbucks fix in or get some coffee and some snacks during the day, by all means, you can head to the coffee corner. Cevicheria, and then to the right is the Marina Del Mar restaurant. Our main pool here. And then our over-the-water beds. So one thing to note about this resort is you will cross a small road. It's not busy to get to the beach area, and there will be beds that are suspended over the water. And then you can just walk down those steps and head into. This is a big resort for snorkelers. So if you love snorkeling, definitely try to visit Fiesta Americana Cozumel. And then our kids club and our teens club here. Lots of activities for all ages. And then lastly, that I previously mentioned, is our Explorian property. So we like to call this our summer camp for adults. So this is going to be a view of the lobby. So if you are a TV lover, I would not recommend going to the Explorian. There are no TVs in the room, and Wi-Fi is available in the lobby and guest rooms as well here. This is going to be located next to our Fiesta Americana property. So if you are staying at the Explorian, you can go over to Fiesta Americana and enjoy the beach, or you can enjoy some of the restaurants. However, if you are staying at Fiesta Americana, you cannot come over to Explorian. Reason why: it's a little bit more intimate and it's a much smaller property. We do have one pool on site. So we have one restaurant here. It's chef managed with a daily menu. And then, like I said, you can enjoy all of the dining at Fiesta Americana as well. And we have one bar, which is kind of a help yourself, serve yourself concept. And then you can enjoy the Fiesta Americana bars. This is an example of one of the casitas. So 56 rooms. We do not offer any suites here. Definitely a boutique type of resort. So 14 casitas in total with 4 rooms per casita. What's neat about this, in the mornings, they will actually drop off little things like bread, juice, and coffee to your door. Now, to kind of explain some of the activities, like I said, this is definitely an adventure type of experience. So for those of you that want to get out, experience a different activity every single day, this is for you. Technically, we don't have an age requirement. However, we just suggest that they're at least 10 years old to be able to keep up with the activities. The activities are weather dependent, so sometimes we don't know too far in advance exactly what the activities will take place during your vacation. Some of the examples are just ocean kayaking, jeep tours, and snorkeling tours as well. And then going to our other Explorian property, which is going to be in Coleccion. And you're probably wondering, where in the heck is that? It's going to be near the Mexico-Belize border. So very remote and jungle luxury retreat setting. So you can actually fly into Chetumal or Cancun as well, and the Explorian provides transfers for you. So similar to our Explorian Cozumel property, our Coleccion is going to be 40 rooms, definitely a boutique type of resort as well. And this is the bungalow style. One restaurant here, chef managed with a daily menu, and then one bar, help yourself, serve yourself type of concept. So because these are active lifestyle resorts, and these are located more in a jungle type of atmosphere, we do offer different activities here than we do in Cozumel. Some of the activities here include jungle lake kayaking, hiking, touring the Mayan ruins, as well as archaeological sites. So perfect for clients with a sense of adventure or wanting to be trendsetters in a sense. And similar to Cozumel, no televisions, and the Wi-Fi is available in the lobby only here. All right, so that kind of covers all of our resorts. Touching on weddings, if any of you are looking to get married, or maybe you have friends or family that's looking to get married, definitely check us out. So what's nice about our properties is we only do one wedding per day. So that way, obviously, if you're a bride, you've dreamed about the big day, probably your whole life or for a long time. You're finally engaged, you want to get married, you don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, it's me and 50 brides getting married. Thankfully, at our resorts, it's just you. The spotlight is on you for the entire day. Also, we do cater to the LGBT community. So if you are part of the LGBT community, we do cater to that as well. And then South Asian weddings we also participate in. I know those are two very popular types of weddings when it comes to destination weddings lately. So those are two things. And we are also certified by ABC, which is the Association of Bridal Consultants, and the Equality Institute. What's nice is when you go to plan your wedding, we do have an on-site wedding planner that will literally work for you from start to finish. So you can do a wedding package, however, it's not mandatory. You can actually customize just kind of a la carte version of what you want. Some of the packages do include wedding altars, gazebos with draping, aisle runners, and basic set decor. However, you can kind of mix and match and add on to that as well. What's nice is from now till December, if you are looking at booking a wedding in the future, if you book with us, you'll receive a 2-night stay as well. So definitely different options. And if you would like more pictures or information or quotes for your weddings, definitely reach out to Jenny. She can get that for you. And we can make sure that we accommodate what it is that you're looking for. So we do have venue settings that are indoor, outdoor, rooftop, everything in between. So we would definitely love to have you at one of our resorts, as well as any guests that you may bring. And I believe that is it for the presentation. See if I can give you the screen back, Jenny.
There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and play the video. Let me find it here on my screen. Let's do that next. They have a video, sorry, as I'm looking at two different places trying to find the link. They have a video available that is what they're doing for their protocols, and I thought this was perfect, sums it up nicely. Let me get the link here. It is available on YouTube, so we can get that to you as well. But you know, it's been a big question now with people traveling again, and is it safe to travel and all of that. Yes, it's definitely safe to travel. Every resort has standards that it's upholding, and this gives you a little bit of explanation on what they're doing. I personally have not had any clients at any of your properties yet, but I know other places, in especially Cancun, Riviera Maya, they are changing weekly to keep up to date with, you know, new procedures, what's working, what's not working, how to make it more efficient so that everybody is safe, but also making sure that all the clients are having a great time on vacation and not feeling like they're being hampered at all. And I think your video goes a long way to show what you've put into place, but also what they're, how it's trying to be more normal for them.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and get that playing here. I'm gonna
has been the second home to our guests. That is why today more than we reaffirm our commitment to our clients, guests, and employees. We have developed a prevention, hygiene, and sanitation program called Travel with Confidence that will be available at our more than 180 hotels around Mexico. Live Aqua, Grand Fiesta Americana, The Explorian, Fiesta Inn, Gamma, and One. We'll have a protocol program endorsed by a new partnership with 3M, whose products will be used in every single space of our hotels. We have implemented highly effective sanitary measures in order to be able to offer memorable experiences in a safe environment. From the moment our guests and employees arrive, around public areas, elevators, and accommodations, all of our hotel employees are trained in prevention, hygiene, and sanitation protocols. The program Travel with Confidence includes the following protocols: check-in and check-out. We have installed acrylic shields to protect our guests and employees during check-in, check-out, and any other encounter. Furthermore, we will provide each guest with a hygiene products kit to use during their stay. Digital check-in and express check-out will be available for better efficiency, safety, and even less contact. Guest rooms. In our guest rooms, we have implemented a new 3-step protocol. First of all, our regular daily housekeeping. Second, sanitizing with 3M products. Finally, but not least, a sanitary misting multiple times per day for total protection. Food and beverage. Grab-and-go service is also available, thus offering greater safety and confidence in the handling of food. We are using disposable placemats featuring a QR code so guests can access the restaurant's menu while avoiding the use of physical ones. Now, room service will be delivered without contact, left directly outside of the door, ready for the guest to enjoy. Public spaces and communal areas. We have increased the frequency of cleaning and disinfecting areas such as front desk, doors, hallways, elevators, co-working spaces, and fitness center. In communal areas, we have implemented effective measures and clear signage to facilitate social distancing. Pools and beaches. The pools will have a maximum capacity, and the lounge chairs, cabana, and umbrellas will be separated to ensure a healthy social distance between our guests. We have also increased the frequency of disinfection of swimming pools. With our Travel with Confidence program, we're ready to welcome you back. Together, we will continue to create unforgettable experiences whenever you're ready to join us again. Travel with confidence.
There we go.
Go.
And a little delay there, sorry. So that was a fabulous presentation.
Thank you, thank you. And like we covered in the video that you just played, I know it's a lot into it, but if you were looking for more information, we have more information that goes even more in depth of kind of the processes that we are doing for COVID-19, as Jenny said. And she can get you that information. And it really just lays out everything in terms of your experience from when you check in to when you check out, and what the resort is doing when you're not there to prepare the room for you as well and prepare that experience. Kind of how they outlined in the video, you will be given a confidence kit, so that'll kind of have everything in terms of hand sanitizer, masks, different things like that. And then there will be additional areas around the resort. If you need a new mask, if something happened to it, you can't find yours, no worries, you can always grab a new one. And there'll be signage, that way you can kind of see the areas that do require a mask, the areas not so much. So it'll kind of guide you a little bit. And then of course we've gotten rid of our menus, our physical menus, as well as other things, just to make it a little bit more sanitary as well.
That's great. And one of the big questions has been, do I have to wear my mask when I'm at the pool, or, you know, laying out by the pool? And your resorts are the same as most of the others that I've heard, I believe, is that if you're, you know, say you're walking through the lobby and you're coming close to other people, you would of course wear your mask at this point. But if you're, you know, when you're eating, if you're sitting in the lobby bar having a cocktail, if you're by the pool or in the pool, then the masks are not necessary.
Correct. So similar to some protocol here, if you are dining, if you're having a beverage, anything like that, it's not required. But if you are in the lobby area and you're kind of traveling around, they will gently remind you if you don't have it on to put it on, or if you need one, like I said, they're always there at your disposal. So similar to that, the pool area and the beach, you can hang out and have kind of a normal experience there.
Great. So I actually, it was kind of nice listening to your presentation, because I honestly had forgotten about some of the stays I've had at your properties. And I mean, of course I remember them, but it was the memories and things that were popping up as you were talking. I pulled some pictures, like I had said in the beginning, from my last trip this last December, which was actually my last trip, unfortunately.
Oh.
When I was at Live Aqua Cancun. So I'm going to show those in a minute, but I just want to go through a couple of the other places that I have stayed. I have stayed at Live Aqua Cancun several times. It's one of my favorite properties because of the views. The aqua suites there are phenomenal, and to have that terrace to watch the water is amazing. But the aromatherapy there, when you walk through the doors, the stress melts away. And if people think, it's just a sales pitch, but literally it is not. You walk through those doors and there's something about the ambiance and the aromatherapy that you just relax. And instead of taking 2 or 3 days to get to vacation mode, it starts instantaneously.
Exactly. Kind of when you enter into the lobby, like you said, I think it kind of hits you there just with the aroma. And then you see like all the ducks, and the staff is just so ready and just so calm type of atmosphere that all bags go away and you're ready to go. Just relax and kind of let your balls down and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. I've stayed at Grand Fiesta Americana in Cabo. I have experienced the wine spa. Let me tell you, if you're a wine lover, the wine spa should definitely be on your list of things to do. It's a great property for conventions, conferences, or even weddings because it is a large property, but it doesn't feel that large. I know when I was there, I was actually fortunate to stay in the presidential suite. So I was very close to the conference center where I was attending a conference. But I know people that were in the other end, they do have golf carts to take you back and forth. So, you don't have to feel like you've got a 10-minute walk ahead of you. The food was phenomenal, but it is nice because it does have a swimmable beach, and there's not many resorts in Cabo that do offer that. The beaches are phenomenal. They're beautiful to look at, but you can't go out in the water. And this one was nice, and it was actually pretty clear when I was there too. So there were people out snorkeling.
Yeah, that is a big thing for us, because I know obviously it's a concern if you're looking to go to the beach and you want to be able to float a little bit. But if the water's a little rougher, but that is nice that we do have that right in front of a resort and kind of a reef area off to the side as well. So definitely if you're into snorkeling and things like that. And then one thing that I didn't mention in the presentation, if you are staying at the residences, you might be wondering, how do I get down to the beach, or how to get to Grand Fiesta Americana? We do have those golf carts that you can take down. So won't make you walk.
Something else for the beach too is if you're traveling with children, you don't want to have to, they talk about all the riptides in Cabo. So that's something that your property, you can be out with your child, letting them play on the beach, and they can, be at the edge of the water, and you don't have to be quite as concerned because you do have that swimmable area there before they have to worry, where other places don't have that. You have to be concerned about being, a meter out.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that is a very valid concern.
Yeah.
Obviously you don't want to have to focus on that on vacation. So
no. Let's see. One of the other ones that I have stayed at was Grand Fiesta in Puerto Vallarta. That property, it is a Grand Fiesta property, but it is an adults only property. So I think some people might get confused with that because a lot of the other Grand Fiestas are family friendly.
Yes. So that's our one property for the Grands that are going to be adult only, is that Grand Fiesta Americana Puerto Vallarta, and then refresher, just the Fiesta Americana Puerto Vallarta is family friendly. Correct.
Yeah. And that one, she spoke about doing the bar crawl within the resort.
Mm-hmm. For mojito lovers, I
am a mojito lover, and I was fortunate enough to have a mojito making class there. So I got to make several and sample several kinds of mojitos. They also have swings in this bar, but there's two things about this property I won't forget. The sunsets from this property are absolutely amazing. There is a rooftop deck bar area that has hot tubs on it, so you can hang out there and watch the sunset. You can also, the Mojito Bar has phenomenal views, and the seating there was just so comfortable. They had the swings, they had chairs. It was just so nice to relax there. But the other thing is, I'm not a huge beach person. I like to watch it and see it from my room, but I don't really like to go like hang out on the beach. But I want to hear the waves. And this property was amazing. Even with the doors shut and the curtains closed, you could still hear the waves hitting, crashing throughout the night. Which for me, that just, I know people pay money for a white noise machine.
That's your white noise. That is your white
noise.
You
don't need it. You just go to Puerto Vallarta and stay in that property.
That's funny. It is true though. You do definitely, just with the noise and then the view of the bay on the left, it is kind of that serene experience that you're kind of talking about.
So that's the one thing there that just, I've never heard waves like that. And they weren't distracting. It wasn't that it was too much, too loud, anything like that. It was just perfect to be laying there and remember where you were at and be lulled to sleep by the sound of the waves crashing.
It's what vacation's for, right?
Exactly. All right. So let me pull up a couple of these. I just have a couple pictures to show from this last. Got to play with the settings here to get them in the right spot. Yeah. I wish it would number them for me. It never tells me where it's going to go. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, let's just leave it like that because apparently it doesn't want to go where I want it to. All right. So I said in December I was there for a site inspection. They hosted me for a site. They ended up asking me to stay for lunch, and it was to meet with their wedding coordinator on property to plan for the future of weddings in 2020, which, as we know, those have all changed. But we're still here. We're still working on weddings. We're actually booking weddings out to 2022. So if you're still looking to get your destination wedding on the books, give me a call. So I just wanted to show you the attention to detail that they have and just some of the little things. I have, looking back through my pictures, I think I have 12 different places that they had my assigned welcoming me, my logo, and a treat, either a beverage or one stop they had shrimp ceviche, which is one of my favorites. So that just won my heart completely. But when you have your staff like this that are so accommodating and a smiling face and so gracious, I mean, you can't go wrong.
Exactly. And like you said, it's one of those things where it's almost like everywhere you look, there's somebody, hey, try this out, try this drink, or try this snack out, which is funny.
Yeah. And even when I was looking at this picture yesterday and it went to crop it, there were women in the background with that, what is going on over there, looking on their face. So it's kind of fun if you're like that and you want to be somebody, they can make it happen for you.
Definitely. They definitely love to do that kind of stuff.
And here is just another one they had. This was a cucumber tequila something. I don't remember the exact name of it, but again, it's that attention to detail. It's not just handing you a shot. They had this whole thing displayed, and you might think, looking at this, oh, well, they did that just because it was you and you were there. Well, the sign is because of me, but not the presentation. The presentation is what they normally do. I mean, that's just the way that everything matters there, and they put that much effort into whether you're ordering one shot or you're there for your wedding or honeymoon or anniversary dinner. This property is the one that she talked about that has that wine pairing experience. And you might think, I've already paid for an all-inclusive. I don't want to spend the extra money for that. It is worth it. The ambiance of the location of that, it is a phenomenal location. And with the wine pairing and I mean, you can see the attention to detail they take for a shot. Can you imagine what they do for a full dinner and wine pairing? And that dinner is it 8 course? Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, an 8-course dinner. Can you imagine if you were like downtown Chicago doing an 8-course dinner with wine pairing, what your bill would look like? $120 per person is nothing. All right, and then I just have a couple more here. So then they take me to one of the newly renovated rooms, and I see this. I was blown away by the rooms, but the fact that they put this much attention to detail into welcoming me and had my logo in colored rice on the bed blew me away. This is why I love partnering with this property, because if they're going to do something as simple, I mean, to me, you may think it's something simple. I can't imagine how many hours it took them to actually do that. The putting it together, but the cleanup, oh my gosh. Even the attention to detail of making sure the Y was 2 colors completely blew me away. I was in tears when she showed me this room, because the room itself is stunning, and I'm going to show you a picture of that in a second. But the fact that they did this just to welcome me and so that I could show my clients and potential clients, these are the relationships that I keep talking about in these videos. It's that partnership that if you're going to an OTA or trying to do it yourself, you're not going to have this. You're not going to have these details, because honestly, you're another person, which they do value that, but you don't have that same kind of relationship that I've developed over the last 14 years.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things is you might be looking at this thinking, oh, it's just because she's an agent. No, oftentimes we have that partnership where maybe you have a favorite college football team or just some sort of logo with your name, where you will book with Jeni and then you'll go down and you'll see your name or your college logo or anything on the bed, or just special treats and things like that. So we love partnering with people like Jeni, who can also help us make that experience, because going on vacation obviously isn't cheap by any means. So if you're investing time and money into this, we want to make sure collectively that we can just make sure that you have a good time, but also we want to remind you that you are thought about, that we're really appreciative that you came to check out the resorts, have a great time, and we're thinking about you. So anything we can do special and work with Jeni on, we'll definitely do.
Mm-hmm. And then just one more here. And as she said, one of the features of this property is you can just roll over and hit a button and it opens the drapes. So imagine laying in bed, opening the drapes, and seeing that view in that water. There is nothing like the water in Cancun.
No, that bright hue that you get is, it'll wake you up in the morning in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a few years since I stayed at this property, but I was fortunate enough to have one of these rooms, and you just sit on your balcony and it's unobstructed views. I had many a cocktail and many a coffee out there. It's just so relaxing to watch the water and see the beach, see the occasional beach walker going by there. But yeah, nothing beats that view.
And a lot of people, for this resort in particular, which is our Live Aqua Cancun, a lot of people love that opportunity with certain room categories for that daily cabana, daily massage. They look forward to it. And great feedback on that. They just really enjoy, kind of, like I said, the treat yourself type of experience every day. You can look forward to starting your day off with that.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that too much, but there's those kind of extras that are thrown in that you don't get paying the same amount at other resorts. So that's one of the reasons too to work with an agent that can find out what's important to you and give you the right property to fill those needs.
Mm-hmm. And oftentimes, just because there's so many options and so many different things, it can be overwhelming. But when working with Jeni, oftentimes, like she said, there's different offerings that you might not know about that just come on the horizon, or she might ask, for different things for you as well. If you're looking into certain little additions or inclusions on your vacation, she can let you know about those, or she can surprise you. You'll find out after booking.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's one of the great things. I am excited for the both the Cabo and the Punta Cana properties to open. I may try to swing by Punta Cana next week when I'm down there. I've got some free days.
You absolutely should check it out.
Yeah, I will be going past it on my way from one resort to another. So I'm going to try to get that scheduled and see and see it. I've heard about it now for a year, and was very excited to see those artist renderings that you had, and I can't wait to share that with clients. It's going to be a fabulous property down there, and that's a great stretch of beach as well. So I think people will really take to that one once we have some real photos to show.
I'll definitely send them over your way when we get them. But yeah, we're
good.
Just
I appreciate it.
We're super excited to be able to offer something in addition to Mexico, which Punta Cana obviously is another large destination for the North American traveler. So excited to finally just hit the ground running once it opens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is it. All the questions that came in, we have actually covered in either in your presentation or in what we discussed. A lot of it was wedding related, of course, since this is also being broadcast on Journey Down the Aisle. And as she mentioned, one of the great things about these properties is all of them only have one wedding a day. So you are the center of attention for that entire day. Some of the properties that we work with, have 4 and 5 weddings a day. And although we do our best to make sure that couple feels like they're the only ones getting married, sometimes it just doesn't work out. But at these properties, you do know for sure that you are the only ones getting married that day. And as she also mentioned, they are certified in South Asian weddings and the LGBT community. And as well as I'm also certified from the Equality Institute. So I am happy to help anyone that is thinking about having a destination wedding, are in that community and they're just not sure. They're not sure about how it will be handled, if they're going to have any issues, all of that. You have no worries with myself or with any of their properties. Part of being certified with Equality Institute is not only making sure that we know what we're doing, we are allies, and we can help everyone through the process. It's also making sure that we partner with the resorts such as La Coleccion resorts, that their staff is also on board, because it may be a bellman that you're interacting with. You don't want that one bellman to make a guest feel out of place if that's what you're going for. So it is very important that the resorts are also certified, which all of theirs are.
Absolutely. And kind of how you stated, it goes past I would say being equipped to handle an LGBT wedding, whereas the staff is educated in that sense, in the terms of offerings and things like that. And we have a wonderful Lady Ambar, who's the head of weddings, that has really dove into that specifically for equality weddings, to be able to not only just provide them that experience, but you're going down, you deserve to feel comfortable, to know kind of what to expect in the offerings and things like that. And another thing to note is, I know with COVID and everything going on, there's people that have canceled weddings, had weddings, kind of revised the wedding. We have seen some people, they might have a civil wedding in the United States, and then if they've already gotten married but they want to be able to have the guests down, they can do a symbolic wedding also. So if you kind of unfortunately had a mishap with the wedding because of COVID, by all means, even if you have your civil wedding that's already been done here in the U.S., you can head down, have that symbolic ceremony for all your friends and family.
Yeah, one of the things I've just recently heard of is backyard to beachfront. So if they've had to cancel your wedding, either destination wedding or a larger wedding in the States because of the limitations on number of people guests you can have there. So then you switch to a backyard wedding at home. Then you can still travel, have either a beachfront wedding or a beachfront reception, and continue the party in Mexico, or soon to be Punta Cana, with your friends and family.
It's not a bad idea, right? There's a silver lining to all this coronavirus. So just continue.
Yeah, one thing we've learned through all this is how to kind of weave and bob and figure out how to still make it memorable and special for our clients. So I just thought that was perfect. that way you can kind of have best of both worlds. You're still, especially if it was a special date that you had planned to get married on. Some people, the date doesn't really matter that much, and other people are set on that date. And if you've been planning 2 years for a 2020 date, you don't want to give it up. So
exactly.
They've gotten married at home or the backyard, or even with the justice of the peace, and now we can just continue the party in Mexico.
There you go. Get the party started the right way.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, do you have anything to add?
I know it's a lot that we covered in terms of all the offerings, the different locations. So Jeni is more than happy if you're thinking, hey, we are looking at taking a vacation, my family and I, we don't know where, we don't know exactly what offering or what location might be best. Reach out to her. She can definitely guide you and kind of giving you a couple options, narrow it down. That way, everything that it is you're looking for, you will have on that vacation, as well as just the status of the unknown right now in terms of traveling. You want to book with a travel advisor. She is the one on the front lines for you, making the calls, emailing, texting, like she said, in the middle of the night when you're sound asleep. She is there on the front line, making sure that you are accommodated and your vacation goes as smooth as possible. So yeah, if you have any further questions, anything like that, Jeni knows the resorts like the back of her hand, so she is more than willing to help out. If you do want more information on how we are handling everything with COVID-19, or you just want to know a little bit more of what to expect before you arrive on resort, reach out with her and she will get you that information. But other than that, thank you so much for listening to the presentation. Hopefully I didn't bombard people too much, but definitely want to just provide alternative options and things like that when looking for that vacation that you very, very much deserve, especially in 2020.
Mm-hmm, that's for sure. And that's just it. People may think, oh, that's a long presentation. Hopefully they'll go back and watch the replay because of that. But because all of your properties are also unique, they really do all need to be addressed, because even, the live aqua properties all have a different feature. They're not all the same. It's not just locations. Every resort has a different feel. So definitely needed to take the time to go through them, and people can fast forward or rewind at their heart content, because this is going to live on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube page.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Nice to get back doing these. If you have any questions, if you are watching the replay, either on Facebook or on YouTube, go ahead and drop comments in, or you can contact me on any of my social media channels, private message, or email us through the website, or even text or phone call. I'm here for you. That's why I do these, is to bring you some new ideas, some new places to travel. And really, I do want to be your partner. So if anything 2020 has taught us is we're all in this together. So I am here for you. I'm here to help you plan your best vacation, your best event, your best wedding, your best honeymoon, whatever it is. Please know that we are here to serve you and help you with all of the planning. So if you haven't, let's see, go through a couple more housekeeping things. If you haven't signed up for our newsletter, please do that. You can find the link on our website, journeys-travel.com. And we will be, next Tuesday, we will be going live on location, I believe. So look out for some events on Facebook for that. And as always, remember, when you're ready to start your next journey, we're here for you at Journeys Travel.